Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just gonna do a little check-in, not a little check-in, this is a long overdue check-in over my sobriety. And I know you're wondering why I'm shirtless in the car. It's because it's super hot outside, and I'm just in the car doing this video, so it's just really hot, so I decided to take off the shirt. It's like probably like 100 degrees out. I might actually edit it in future, but then I just wanted to recap over getting sober. So in the last video I made, I posted recommendations on how to get sober from Kratom. Since then, I went through trials and tribulations. I tried all those methods that I recommended myself. I tried willpower. I tried many different things. I tried a lot of different drugs to replace those drugs. I tried like having different family hold me accountable. I tried moving in with like cousins. Not really moving in with them, but I hit some pretty bad places, and I came to the realization that like all those I don't know, the videos that I posted before about this is how you're gonna be able to stop Kratom and get sober if you like put your willpower and try to really do it. I think I might be wrong actually, Adam. I think that this Kratom addiction and drug addiction, and if you're an addict in general, you're even dealt a certain kind of cards that you have to manage and learn how to deal with throughout your whole life. And yeah, so I just wanted to drop that, or just kind of try to explain that more. So over the last year after that I made that video, I probably went on and off sober from the Kratom. No, I went sober for about 4 or 5 months, and then some movie came out, and I decided to use and go watch a movie or something retarded like that, where I decided to use, and then eventually I led straight back into the depths of the pits. I remember I tapered down just a little bit of powder. I'd hopped off, and it was just on weed again, and I was like doing okay. And then you get sober for 2 or 3 weeks, and you think you do it once or twice more. It never works out well. So after that, I actually went into treatment. I went into like multiple rehabs. And that didn't even work either. I literally went into multiple rehabs for over half a year, went into multiple detoxes. I feel like I almost got institutionalized. I ran up my health insurance to the maximum, pretty much went to debt, lost my job, and then I did not get sober until after leaving treatment. After leaving treatment, I had 2 or 3 months of just being pretty much rock bottom, just like life completely fucked, nothing going for me. And then from there, I slowly built myself back up to actually get truly sober. So now I could say that the last time I took Kratom or Xanax or hard drugs was probably the end of February. Maybe even before that, but maybe the end or middle of February, possibly March. That's around 4 or 5 months ago. I have to say though that I have been on weed on and off, and nicotine. So those are the only 2 things I use, are weed and nicotine. Recently I stopped nicotine completely, but stopping the weed seems to be really hard. I noticed that like I need to have something, because I'm not on any prescription medications either. I'm not on, where I was on hydroxyzine, propranolol, and all types of different ones, they give you at the rehabs, and trazodone and stuff. But I've tapered and got off all of those. But I noticed that without anything, I just feel just a little bit crazy, and I feel like in your first couple months of sobriety, it's not smart to just not have any weapons or defenses in your arsenal in case you hit something tough, especially in the first couple months or the first year of sobriety. It's actually pretty insane. Some days are really tough, and it's honestly, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not an easy process, and but I just wanted to let you guys know that it can be done. And if you're in a position like I was about a year ago, when you literally fucked, every day to go to work you have to take massive amounts of drugs, and your body's literally rejecting it, and you can't function anymore, then you really have a couple options. And the options that I was laying out previously, saying that you can take all these different medications, try and tape yourself off, try to like do some like at-home remedy, this is actually a bad idea. This is like prolonging your suffering and actually making it dangerous, to where maybe you're allowing your body to take a lot more damage and making it last a lot longer than it should. So fuck, brain fart. Yeah, so in reality, if you're in that situation I was in, you have you have like you have choices though. You're not a place you're in the dumps, but you do have choices. So I was gonna say, if you're in the position that I was in before and you're completely fucked, you can't live your life. Your position that you're in is just really bad. And then if you have insurance, you're pretty much just gonna go to a treatment center that has that takes your insurance. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, because trust me, you're gonna want to stop the damage you're gonna be doing to your body, and you're gonna realize later on that kratom is not one to be trifled with, and this stuff really messes you up. And you're taking large quantities of this, and you don't know the things that go in there, and they can mess with your hormones pretty badly. Not only is kratom itself a really destructive drug, the amount of impurities in it are ungodly, and the quantity you have to take to sustain like some sort of high is ridiculous compared to literally any other drug. You can take a bar of Xanax and be high for like 5 or 6 hours. You have to take, yeah, you guys get the point. But if you're in the position that I'm in, if you have insurance, you should go to treatment. It's okay if you lose everything. No, it's not okay if you lose anything. You have 3 options, okay? I wish I knew this before I went to treatment, because otherwise I would have not probably lost my job, and yeah, lost my job, the place I was living, my car, and pretty much everything. I literally had to fucking pretty much restart in a way. It's fucking horrible. Okay, so if you're stuck on kratom, you have 3 options. If you're stuck on kratom, you have a job and you have family. Yeah, so you have 3 options. Option 1 is you're gonna hop on Suboxone. I know everyone says it's a stupid idea, blah blah, it doesn't work. You're doing whatever. You're like you're taking like a way harder drug to kill this drug. Well, you might be, but you're taking a lot less damage from the Suboxone drug, and there is a clear path to victory and you getting off this. It's not just like this, oh, I might get off this week, I might not get off this week, maybe I'll hop off for 3 months and I'll hop back off. No, you're gonna need to make a choice that you're gonna make a difference in your life, and this would be the start on that difference, because in even getting the Suboxone, you're gonna have to talk to a doctor. So you're gonna have to be somewhat stable in a way, and you're gonna be receiving some help. I mean, it might not be much, but it'd be something. It's better than you prescribing yourself some sort of medicating yourself off some sort of drug that's not even approved as a drug or anything. And even in other countries, it's banned in most countries. I don't think you can even get it in most parts of Europe. So so that's what your option 1, if you cannot leave your job or your family and you have to stay stable, you're gonna call Bicycle Health, or you're gonna go find another Suboxone program, one through like online, and you're gonna give them a call. You're gonna be able to get Suboxone, a very small dose, maybe like 2 milligrams is already too much, and that's one of the smallest doses. You're gonna take like 0.5, half a milligram. You're gonna be in like that range, and then you're gonna get that. You're gonna do that online thing. You're gonna get that sent to your house in less than. You're gonna have a couple doctors interview things online. They're really easy, and they're actually looking out to help you, so it's fine. And I think it's only like, my shit, it's like $85 or $100 a month or something, which is a small price to pay for having your life back. That's 4 shots of kratom, I guess. I don't know, but you guys can figure that part out on your own. But I just want to say that, so you're gonna get some sort of online Suboxone. So that's option 1 if you cannot leave and you have to stay where you are. And then with that Suboxone, within the day or 2 of taking it, you're already not gonna have to take the kratom. So you're already your liver, kidneys are all gonna take a massive break processing massive amounts of just powder, and you will still be getting some sort of opiate high, so you'll be able to function and go to work. So that's option 1. I would say that's the easiest option, and in that option you get to keep everything that you have still, like your life infrastructure. If I knew better, I would have did that. Okay, option 2, this is if you have insurance, you're gonna go to a treatment center. Obviously this is more expensive, and you're gonna have to uproot your whole life. You're gonna have to move over there, and it's gonna run up your insurance like crazy. But if you have to do this, you have to do this. This is the option that I took, and it ultimately ended up working. And then option 3, if you do not have any money and you do not have insurance, you're just gonna have to go to one of those free treatment centers. There's ones like Charlie Street, and then Salvation Army also has one. Except for these ones, you can't be on super hard drugs. They will not take you if you're on Xanax, because while withdrawing, you could die and they don't want to be liable. But if you're on opiates and you're on like heroin, if you're on meth or something like that, you could go to these ones that would be safe for you. And honestly, if you're in the position that I was in a year ago, you're gonna want to do one of these 3 above, because if you just stay there and just let your body rot away, it's just gonna be really bad. Eventually you're gonna have to get out of it, or it's gonna kill you. So you're gonna eventually have to take one of those paths, or you're gonna be one of those people that has the willpower to do it and just blunt force trauma it. But from my experience and seeing the ways that things go, that's not usually how it happens. Almost no one can do that. You have to have support, and you have to use the tools that are available to you at this time to get yourself out of this hole. And right now, those are the tools that are best available to us. And to be honest, I think we're quite lucky. Suboxone and Sublocade didn't exist quite a while ago. And honestly, that's like a getaway free card. Yeah, it might cost a little bit of money, might be uncomfortable for a couple of months, but you're gonna get sober and you will have your life back. And never give up, guys, because I can say that you can fucking make it. I'm back inside of my car here filming. I'm smoking weed right now. Yeah, I could say I'm an addict, but I smoke weed to get high, but I'm not on any hardcore drugs. I'm not taking any opiates, I'm not taking any Xanax, and I have successfully kind of quit nicotine. I also don't do Adderall or anything. I smoke, but eventually I'm gonna stop smoking. And yeah, and not only that, I'm in a master's program now at UC Irvine. So I went from having literally almost nothing, you know what I mean, when you're in bed and you can't move. So just never give up. And the journey just keeps going. I'm not gonna give up. I'll update you guys again. And this is about 4 to 5 months sober. Keep going, guys. I love you guys, and remember, keep the good fight.